Okay. Hey guys, my name is Aditi. I'm from Lovin Dubai. How are you guys doing today?
Very good, Aditi. Very happy to be on your show.
Yeah, all good. It's your first
Yeah,
trip.
it is.
All the best to you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. So, basically, at Lovin Dubai, we talk about everything that's happening in and around Dubai. So, just right now, Dubai has been buzzing with the animal fever. How does it feel to be promoting your movie here? I think you're promoting your film for the first, like, it's your first promotions in Dubai, right?
I mean, we're kickstarting
from-
the animal marketing in Dubai.
Yeah.
Dubai is such a large market for Indian films,
Right.
and people really love Indian movies. So, we find it a lot of joy to come here and speak about our film because we're proud of the film. We
Yeah.
want a large number of people to come and watch the film. And the kind of reception we're getting, and from whoever we meet, they all are looking forward to animals. So we're very excited and fingers crossed.
Yeah.
Fingers crossed.
How did it feel though seeing your projection on the world's tallest building, Burj
It
Khalifa?
felt really nice. In fact, I was here, my family was here for a holiday and they were supposed to go back.
Okay.
And when this was planned, they stayed back because it is a big moment. In
Yeah.
many ways, imagine that big building. I mean, it's the biggest tourist attraction and your vision, your face is going to be
Exactly,
shown on
yeah.
that. So my family stayed back and we all went together yesterday.
I wonder, sir, if you're on the plane and you see Burj Khalifa, can you see what is happening?
I wonder too, man.
Yeah.
It'd be quite cool. I mean, I was also wondering, what's happening to people who are inside the building? Are they blinded by the light, or it's
Oh yeah, I never know. We
But
never
then
know.
apparently they're not, so which is pretty cool.
Yeah. So basically, regarding the teaser, let's take a moment to appreciate that, the teaser and the songs. I mean, we literally have goosebumps watching it. We're really hooked to the songs. I mean, everything is like, it's just like we're at the edge of our seats while, we're watching that. And the teaser also depicts like an intense bond between a father and a son. And you recently became a father yourself. So were you able to connect being a new father to this role as well?
I don't know. I mean, not intentionally, maybe subconsciously. I remember when I started this film, Raha was born at that same time. So I didn't really get as much time as I wanted to spend with her the initial couple of months.
Right.
But just the juxtaposition of going on set and playing this part, and then, which is kind of a far departure from who I am as a person.
Yeah.
And then, kind of switching off and going back home and really seeing that joy,
Yeah.
seeing everything and experiencing it. It was like a whirlwind of emotions. But it's a great time in my life, to be a father, to have a film like Animal, to work with the people I've worked with on this film.
Right.
So I'm very grateful, for this entire 1.5 years in my life.
Nice. So, speaking about that as well, this is the first time, like you said, it's, about animals. It's the first time you're portraying a very massy character. We see you with the full beard, we see blood. Even for you, we see it that way. Recently, we've seen you in Ashram, in Love Hostel, doing the negative kind of roles. Are you like comfortable with that, or is it like a conscious decision you're making with those kind of scripts?
I don't think there's anything. These are characters I play.
Yeah.
And every character, I mean, nowadays is grey mostly. Even the person playing the protagonist is.
Yeah, actually,
so,
I'm very
so
confused
the kind
about
of
that
thing is
too.
that yes, it's entertaining, and all the three characters you just mentioned, which I played, were very different from each other.
Right.
So there is so much of variation and different shades and different characters, which are the
Yeah.
negative characters. So I think it's great fun.
But we really love you in all of these. I'm like, I've been watching, I really binge watch Hamraz, Ajnabi. Like, I'm a big fan.
Favorites.
So, yeah, are you ever going to come back to those rom-com roles and that kind of genre again?
As long as subjects have that meat and the intensity and that substance about those characters, I can't play this frivolous. I've grown older than that now, but I need to play characters which have depth in them and
Yeah.
which is more complex. Because every age, there are characters that can be written with those kind of shades in it.
Yeah.
So.
But speaking of rom-com, Ranbir, we've seen you in these cute, roles, which is like, I'm going to talk about even like a film like Bachna Hai Hasino, and then your comic timing with Ajab Prem Ki Gazab Kahani and everything. And even we have seen you in a biopic, Sanju, and now we're seeing you, in this very intense, violence full of role. So was there is there firstly something that you think is remaining now to cover, any?
Of course, there's so much, and to be honest, an actor just picks the best of the opportunities he's given.
Yeah.
My entire career, I guess there's a certain prototype or I'm being typecasted because of the way I look or the way my personality is for certain kind of roles. So no director really saw me in a part like this. So I was very grateful that a director like Sandeep Vanga, who I admire so much, who I love his work, gave me this opportunity. Having said that, yes, it is the most unlikable character in a way. You know, I've always played the good boy, you know, the chocolate boy, the soft roles. So this has, so the part had a lot of edge. The part was very complex. But just to be part of his storytelling, you know, the film is about a father-son dynamic, about brothers, about a brother-sister dynamic, about marriage. It has commentaries on so many different relationship dynamics. And you know, the great part about Sandeep is that he's very fearless in depicting the absolute truth on screen. You know, he is not sugarcoating anything. He's telling you like how it is in life. Yeah, of course, he's making it grand and cinematic. But why people have loved his earlier two films, even though it was the same film, is because they are kind of connected with what he was saying. They were connected with the characters. Even though the characters could be miserable, even if the characters you didn't like or you didn't accept the certain behavior pattern, you still you connected with them. And I think as a writer and as a storyteller, that's Sandeep's forte, and we are just lucky to be part of his world.
Exactly. I mean, you know, no matter what people say about all the things they've said about how the kind of movie Sandeep makes, but why do they work is because people can identify themselves watching it.
Yeah.
They feel that okay, they've been through those moments. Because everybody goes through those moments. It's just that we live in a world where we have to follow our culture and not speak about things.
Yeah,
you
true.
know. So
Absolutely.
He brings out those shades.
And he makes it so filmy at the same time.
Which we love,
you know,
yeah.
so it's not like a documentary style.
Yeah.
It is complete fictional way of, you know,
Yeah.
enhancing, and but it's not over the top. At the same time, there's so much of, as I say, I feel all his characters have some kind of heroism in it.
Yeah.
Every character, every part. And every part, there is a thought. You know, it's not just that he's writing for the protagonist and antagonist.
Yeah.
Every character, even if it's a small part, there is a thought and there is a lot of hard work which has gone behind in writing these
Creating that
characters.
character. Interesting. So, I believe this is the first time you guys are working with each other and with Anil Kapoor and with Rashmika. So, how was the whole experience of, you know, and how was it on set?
It was firstly it was a hard film for everybody. You know, if
Okay.
it was for Anil sir or Rashmika, there's also Tripti, there's Shakti sir, there are a lot of great actors on this film. But everybody, like we just mentioned, had such juicy parts and a part where they could do so much with it that we were just very inspired to be on this film. When the film started, when the film ended, like we couldn't realize, you know, even though we shot this film like close to 90, 100 days, it just went like this. So very grateful, you know. We don't know the result of the film, but I definitely know that I'm very proud to be a part of this film. I was very inspired, and inspiration, to be inspired in this profession is very rare.
Right.
You know, it's not that you're inspired with every film or every part that you do. So when you get a part which inspires you, your work becomes very easy because you enjoy
Yeah, because you connect with
you
it
enjoy
as well.
it. You know, it doesn't feel like work.
True. Bobby, this one's for you as well, where you know you both have very intense roles again. So how do you balance that with your personal life? Like, you know, I've heard a lot of people whoever have played such intense roles in the industry, they've mentioned that, you know, whenever we went back home, we would take a shower or we would just isolate ourselves to just switch back to reality and not be that intense characters at home.
I don't know. I mean, each individual is different how they process it out. You know, how they feel it and how they perform it. Yes, I mean, I remember there have been times when I've done characters or scenes which kind of played on my mind because I had to feel like that character. And when you start feeling like that character, there's some side of you that comes open.
Right.
We all are human beings. We all have good, bad in us.
True.
And when you let the bad out, it kind of, you know, it's like when you do emotional scenes. You stay in that emotional zone for so long because you want to get out, but your thought process has gone into all those moments in your life which made you emotional.
Yeah.
So, you know, it works on you that way. But yeah, in the end of the day, you get used to it. I mean, I'm not one of those people who had a tough time coming out of it. But there are people who can't handle it sometimes for a longer period. But when I was doing Ashram especially, I just came home, first 2 days, I was like, what? I mean, I'm playing this character.
Yeah.
But then I was sitting with the same actors which I had done the scenes with, who I was not being nice to in the scenes. and we're sitting chatting, and I'm like, yeah,
Yeah.
you know, it was that moment, but it's not like, oh yeah, it messed my mind up and all that. I don't think that really can happen.
Yeah, it is kind of surreal, but eventually we, at the end you're professionals.
Yeah.
You know, you're doing a job and you can't take it too seriously. You're not saving the world, you know, you're acting.
Yeah.
So you need to differentiate between real and real. I think method acting is something which is great. I mean, I don't consider myself a method actor, but you need to understand that you cannot make that your life. You know, if you're playing a part, you can't go home to your family and act like that person because it's not fair to your family.
True.
You know, so you need to know when to, switch
Yeah,
off.
I know. I mean, it's funny once the film comes out and they see it, then I purposely joke around and play that actor, that role, that character, and try to mess around with my son or my wife, because I played that character.
Yeah.
It's just fun doing those stupid things, but not like being in that zone.
Right, and just one more from my side. Since you spoke about family and going back home after like the character's done, how does Alia find your look as well with the whole?
But Alia has, because Alia and me speak so much about each other's work, because I really respect her as an artist and I really respect her mind and how she thinks. There were every scene or every day that I was going on this film, I used to always discuss it with her. And she's helped me with so many scenes. She's helped me with actually, scenes where I was scared as an actor that, is this sounding too wrong? I've never pushed the boundary so much as a character. I've always tried to portray goodness on screen.
Yeah.
Is this fine? So I think she really played that barometer like, listen, it's fine. It's a character, it's a part, and it's making sense. There is an idea and a thought behind it.
Yeah.
So I think she's really been a very strong support where this film is concerned.
Great. Now, since the movie promotions are about to hopefully end soon, and
Well, it's just beginning.
Just beginning, yeah.
It's the first day.
what are your plans post the promotions? Like in Dubai, what is this one activity or any place where you'd like to relax?
Bobby sir and
unwind?
me are shopaholics. So any minute we get, we are running to the mall.
Right.
Both
We
of
were
us.
just discussing this in between just now.
Yeah.
We have to 1 hour. Like, what do you want to do?
Yeah, that's I think with every tourist over here, we
Yeah.
have to shop over here.
Dubai
even with
mall
residents.
को मतलब दर्शन करके जाना ही है.
Jana hi hai, for sure. All right, then it was really fun speaking to you all, learning so much about the film. Can't wait for the release.
Thank you.
And can we just say one line for Lovin Dubai, that we're loving Dubai. We're loving it in Lovin
Okay.
Dubai.
One together or separate?
Yeah, together probably.
So
all of
what
us.
are we?
We're loving Dubai.
We are Lovin Dubai.
Yeah.
So आप 1 2 3 बोल दो.
3, 2,
We're
We are
loving Dubai.
Love in Dubai. Okay. We are
love
Lovin
in
Dubai. Thank you so
Thank you,
much.
Aditi.